I'm just going to show people that there's humans in the room. There's humans over there. Over there. When I was a teenager, my mom told me that having a quality relationship was like having another career. She actually called a marriage a second career. Thank you for coming today, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian, and I want to talk with you today about how to have an effective long-term relationship. And I want to focus on three big ideas. Number one, identifying a quality relationship. Number two, hammering out the nuts and bolts. And number three, engaging in constant enlightening. At the end of my talk, I will take any questions for a couple minutes. So first off, I want to talk to you about having a quality relationship, that you need to identify what a quality relationship even means to you. So, for instance, one partner might think that a quality relationship is actually spending time apart from each other during the week, where the other partner might think, no, we're going to do everything together. We're going to go to the shopping mall together, go for groceries together, do everything together. So you need to have that kind of discussion to figure out what is your idea of quality time in a relationship. I know one couple where the guy lives in Winnipeg and the girl lives here in Brandon, and they only see each other on the weekends. They've been doing it for 4 years, and it seems to be working just fine. Other things you need to figure out as far as quality is like vacations. Like one partner might think we're going to go on big wild vacations to Las Vegas, and the other person thinks a great vacation is just stay at home and watch movies. Career, same idea. Some people are career driven, money, have a good time with. Other people think, let's live simply and I'm only going to work 20 hours a week. You need to discuss with each other what a quality relationship even looks like in the first place. The second thing I want to share with you is hammering out the nuts and bolts. There was a college study where they took a mouse and hooked up an electrode to the mouse's brain, attaching it to the pleasure center in the mouse's head. Then they stuck the mouse in a cage, and there was 2 buttons available to the mouse. One dropped a pellet of food for the mouse to eat, and the other one stimulated the brain in the pleasure center. As soon as the mouse found the button that stimulated his brain in the pleasure center, he sat on the button until he died. And I'm telling you this because sometimes we do that in relationships. It's just like all we want is to have our own pleasure met, or both people, right? It's just this whole living day to day, reacting to the day, and just trying to have as much fun as possible. But I'm telling you, that's not a good idea. You need to hammer out the nuts and bolts. It's much more safe. Like, who is going to do the dishes? Who is going to fill out the paperwork for the taxes? Who's going to balance a checkbook? Who's going to pick up the kid? Who's going to just hammer those things out in detail so that when things do go bad, you can talk about it without a lot of tension. No, you should have done that. You should have done it. It was your fault. Just skip all that and say, I know it was my responsibility to do this, but I had a bad week. And it just sort of levels the playing field a bit and calms things down. The last thing I want to share with you is constant enlightening. This is you and your partner engaging in activities that build your marriage and actually challenge your marriage. And some people think that means books or videos or something. It's not. I think the best advice I could give you would be to find another couple that you can trust, maybe 2 different couples that have a good quality relationship, and you meet with those people and talk and share and vent and ask questions and get feedback. And it's just a real world setting with real world question and answer sessions, and it seems to produce the best results. It's you being a little bit vulnerable, but it tends to work. And sometimes you might think that that's like a sign of weakness, but it's not, I don't think. If I want to get stronger, I need to train myself, research, and take an active role in getting stronger. If I want my marriage relationship to be stronger, I need to do the same thing. Be active, train, right? Research that. It's not a sign of weakness. I think it's a sign of strength to do those things. So today I've shared with you how to have a quality relationship. I've talked about identifying what a quality relationship means to you, hammering out the nuts and bolts of the day, and engaging in constant enlightening. I want to challenge you to choose one of those options and give it a try. And you will see if it works or not, and you can even let me know how it goes. Are there any questions? Crystal clear, eh? Thank you for listening.